So this story is going to start off with good news. Let's see if it lasts. We go to Talking Points memo here. They explained late Monday night, that's this past week, House Republicans unveiled a plan for reauthorizing the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP, which Congress allowed to lapse this past weekend. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, they shouldn't have allowed it to lapse in the first place. It's health insurance for kids. That seems pretty important. And it's been around a long time, and families depend on it so that their kids don't die when they get sick. They shouldn't have let it lapse, but they reauthorized it. Great. Okay. You know that good news can't last in this day and age of politics, right? So let's go find out more of the details. Like its Senate counterpart, the bill lays out 5 years of CHIP funding, but reduces the amount of federal money going to help states cover low-income children and pregnant women after 2 years. Unlike the Senate bill, the entire package is funded by the cuts to Medicare and the Affordable Care Act's Prevention and Public Health Fund. Oh, yeah. They're like, okay, we'll allow you to have health insurance for kids a little bit longer, but after 2 years, we're going to do some draconian cuts, including health care for women who are pregnant. Wait a minute, I thought you guys were pro-life. And I know you don't mean pro-life as in you care about the lives of people that already exist, because you want to cut their health care, and if they wind up dying because of that, that's their problem. You don't want to help them economically, you don't want to throw bootstraps at them. And the list goes on and on. You want to start wars, you're for the death penalty. Okay, I'm past all that. But I thought the one life that mattered to you was if it's still in the womb, right? Oh, it's a fetus, I'm pro-life. Nah, if you're pregnant and it's costing me an extra $1, I'm not interested in your health care either. So they're gonna cut that, they're gonna cut Medicare. So let's go into more of the details here. Some parts might not sound so bad, but let me explain, and then other parts are disastrous. Specifically, the Medicare and Affordable Care Act cuts. What do they cut? Charging seniors who earn more than $500,000 a year a higher Medicare premiums. Now, that might sound reasonable, and that's the least offensive part of it. Okay, so rich seniors have to pay a little bit higher for Medicare. The problem is you don't want to turn Medicare or Social Security into any form of welfare. So we pay into Social Security, we all do it, and we all pay into Medicare. We do it through our payroll tax, and then you get it back, and it applies to every American. You want to keep it that way so that the rich, the middle class, and the poor are all incentivized to keep it, and that is why those programs are incredibly popular. Medicare is at 77%, Social Security is at 84%. If you make it into a welfare program, the rich are out and they're like, nope, I'm not interested, let's cut it. And they have a lot more power than the middle class does. So it's actually not that good an idea in that particular case. Okay, but like I said, that's the least offensive part. Second part is allowing states to kick out Medicaid beneficiaries if they win the lottery. This is the most irrelevant piece of legislation I have ever heard. How many lottery winners are there in the country? 3, 13? But we're gonna get you if you're a lottery winner. Now, do I object to that? I don't care, right? So yeah, if you're a lottery winner, that means you're rich, so you shouldn't get Medicaid. Medicaid is different than Medicare. Medicaid is for people who can't afford it. Medicare is for senior citizens. So that's fine, but why are you bothering to put that irrelevant piece of legislation that affects 7 guys in the country? You know why? Because it's a cultural thing. You know what they're saying to their followers? They're all bums. And even if they get to be rich, the guys from the lottery, they didn't do it with bootstraps. They were just trash, and they wound up winning the lottery. They're gonna want to milk off of us anyway and stay on Medicaid. Well, do you have any evidence that lottery winners are staying on Medicaid? Nope, no evidence. It doesn't matter, they don't like you, man. They don't relate to you. They feel like if you're a banker, you earned it. If you're part of the elite, that's fine. But you won the lottery, that doesn't count. I bet you're still gonna wanna cheat us to stay on Medicaid. They're really gross people. But let's get to the worst parts. Shortening the grace period for people paying their Obamacare premium payments late. So, gotta kick them out, You made any slight infraction. At Wall Street, they can do anything they like, but they'll fall on you like a ton of bricks if you do anything wrong. Take your insurance away, see how you like that. Well, if my kids die or somebody in my family dies because I don't have health insurance, I won't like it very much. But they're not looking out for you. That's not their agenda. And finally, the last part of this is cutting more than $5 billion from the Affordable Care Act's Prevention and Public Health Fund. So they're gonna need their pound of flesh. If they're going to reauthorize kids getting health insurance, at least they gotta make sure that they take away $5 billion that would actually go towards public health. Now, remember, these are the same guys that just increased defense spending. Trump asked for $54 billion, they gave him more than that. So just 10% for healthcare. No, I'm gonna take it away from what already exists. Where are you gonna give it? more war. Defense contractors are getting more contracts, more money. Why? They donate to politicians. You don't. Sad day for you. This system is literally sick. We have runaway corruption, bribery. Yes, the swamp. This is the swamp where they take from your kids, they take from your health care, and they give it to people who have rich lobbyists, whether they're defense contractors or otherwise. When they say they don't have money, they're not telling you the truth. They have plenty of money when it's going to defense contractors. But when it's going for your kids, all of a sudden they don't have any money. Get the money out of politics. If you allow private financing of elections, they will work for private interests. You must have public financing so they work for us, the public. wolf-pac.com. Go join today, make a difference. If you like this video, you'll love the whole TYT network. Check it out at tytnetwork.com/join.